Bienvenue sur cette vidéo. Aujourd'hui, j'ai le plaisir de vous présenter mon ami Joe.
Hi everybody.
Qui est lui aussi prof d'anglais. Et ça faisait longtemps que je ne l'avais pas vu et j'ai eu l'occasion de le rencontrer. Je me suis dit, on va en profiter comme d'habitude. C'est un Londonien, il est de Londres, donc il va nous expliquer un peu l'accentuation, la manière dont les mots se prononcent chez les Anglais, et plus spécifiquement à Londres. Et là, je vais vous donner 5 expressions. 5 expressions que vous devez connaître impérativement si vous débarquez à Londres. Ces expressions, elles sont super courantes et vous allez voir, elles sont utilisées. C'est toujours le même problème, la manière dont elles sont prononcées. Parfois, ce n'est pas évident à les reconnaître et à les comprendre. So, Joe, I was saying to them, basically, in London, there are common expressions, okay, that people use. Okay?
That's right, my man.
Yeah. So please, can you tell us about the first one?
All right, well, the first one, which you should all know, is cheers, mate. Now, this cheers, mate, has a particular pronunciation, right? As you can notice, cheers is with a long E.
Great.
And mate is not mate, it's mate.
Mate.
All right? Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Now, this cheers, mate, means thank you. So, for example, I offer you a cup of tea, you say, cheers, mate. Or I ask you, do you want a cup of tea? You say, cheers, mate. That means thank you.
Great.
The other one you should know is in it.
In it.
In it. All right? In it. There's no it and there's no, it's in it. What does in it mean? In it is a contraction for is it. So
it's isn't it.
Or in other words, isn't it. That's
Isn't
right.
it? Okay, so for example,
Right.
isn't it, n'est-ce pas?
Ah.
Excuse me, c'est l'équivalent de n'est-ce pas en français. Voilà. Par exemple, quelqu'un, tu veux solliciter une réponse, qu'est-ce que tu en penses? Il fait beau aujourd'hui, n'est-ce pas? Ça, cette forme-là, elle est souvent utilisée en Londres et tu entends souvent any. Go ahead, Joe, explain more.
About in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like we said, it's the replacement for isn't it. So you're going to very often hear someone say in it. And basically they're just confirming or inquiring about what they just heard, right? So you say, for example, the weather's nice here, in it, meaning isn't it. The other word that you need to know, and of course you're going to need to know it because it's to do with money, is quid.
Quid.
You got a quid, mate? Meaning, have you got a pound? Or, I need 5 quid.
5 quid.
So quid is the equivalent of pound.
Ok, excuse me here. Donc, vous voyez, quid, c'est l'équivalent de pound, d'accord? Et quid, il est invariable. Donc, tu dis 5 pounds, mais tu dis 5 quid. Tu ne dis pas 5 quids, d'accord? Il ne faut pas mettre un S. 5 quid, 10 quid. C'est une manière de dire pound, voilà.
Yeah.
Good.
And then the other word I think is probably something that you should know is to do with transportation, to do with travel. And in London, we have what we call the underground, trains that run underground. But we call them the tube. Tube.
Okay.
So that's T-U-B-E, and the U is pronounced long, and it's tube.
Tube.
Where's the nearest tube, mate? In other words, where's the nearest underground? Where can I get the nearest train that goes underground? We call that the tube. So somebody comes up to you and says to you, where's the nearest tube? You ain't got a clue what he's talking about.
Yeah, the tube.
Right? It simply means underground. All right? So we have underground and we have overheads, right? The overhead is the train. And the tube is the underground.
Okay, the over, you said what?
The overhead.
Oh,
The train that runs on land,
okay.
right?
Overhead.
That's we call it like the overhead or.
Oh, you don't call it train, you call it overhead.
Yeah, no, that one is called the train. That is the train.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then the tube runs underground.
Great.
Right.
And if not, you're not using the tube and you want to use it.
And if you're not using the tube, then you're going to take a black cab.
Black cab, okay.
Now the black cab is only really found in London. It's been about for centuries. I wouldn't say centuries, but it's been about for a very long time. It's a hallmark of London. And yeah, the black cab is what we refer to as, or what you would refer to as a taxi. And, you know, to actually become a black cab driver, you have to do a lot of studying, and the actual test is known as the knowledge.
The knowledge, yeah.
And that's very difficult.
It's not easy to get, huh?
No, you need to know all the streets in London.
By heart.
By heart.
Wow.
And I think that, if I'm not wrong, I think that's a 3-year course.
3-year course.
Oh yeah, it's not an overnight thing, mate.
Excuse me, just here, ici il a dit, vous voyez, il a dit 3-year course. Nous en français on dirait 3 ans, un cours de 3 ans, une formation de 3 ans.
Yeah.
On mettrait un pluriel. Ici les anglophones, quand là 3 years c'est un adjectif, on dit 3-year course. There's no S.
No.
Okay,
3-year course.
3-year course. Because in French, we may say 3 years if we translate it.
Yeah, no, we're using year here as an adjective.
Adjective. Great, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot, Joe. So can you give
No
us...
problem, mate.
No problem, mate. Can you give us, I want them some exercises to practice. Donc là, il va vous donner des phrases. Il va vous donner des phrases et vous allez essayer de les retrouver avec son accentuation de londonien. Donc il va y avoir beaucoup de glottal stop, beaucoup de C'est des phrases que vous connaissez, j'en suis sûr, mais de la manière dont il va les prononcer. Donc c'est à vous de jouer. You can go.
All right, look. I'm going to give you 4 sentences. It's part of a small conversation, and you have to work out what these 4 sentences are. The first one I'm going to start with is a question. How's it going, mate? How's it going, mate? All right, the weather's good, isn't it? You got a spare quid? I need to get a bottle of water.
Wow.
I don't know if you got all that. But those 4 sentences, I'm going to repeat it, but I'm going to repeat it slowly.
Please, yes, slowly.
All right.
So number 1.
Number 1. How's it going, mate? All right. Number 1. Number 2. What was number 2 again? Yeah. The weather's good, isn't it?
The weather is good, innit?
The weather's good, isn't it?
Great.
Number 3. You got a spare quid? You got a spare quid?
Good.
That's a question. It's not a statement. You got a spare quid?
And the
right?
last one?
And the last one, I need to get a bottle of water.
Wow.
I need to get a bottle of water. All right?
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if you're going to get that,
Yeah.
but give it a shot and we'll see how you do.
Okay.
Until next time, this is Joe and I'm out of it.
Out of it. All right. Donc je remercie Joe pour son intervention. Donc voilà, maintenant c'est à vous de jouer. Essayez de retrouver ces phrases-là. Ça va vous faire pratiquer votre prononciation. Et voilà. Et moi, qu'est-ce que je vous dis? Ben, comme d'habitude, vous vous abonnez, vous faites un like si vous avez aimé la vidéo. Vous pouvez télécharger tous les documents dont vous avez besoin. C'est en bas dans la description. Et je vous dis pour une prochaine vidéo. Stay in touch. Thanks, Joe.
No problem, mate. You see that word, mate? Very popular in England.